Gorgeous morning for a hike. Spring is definitely in the air. I'm here at Beechwood Farms in Allegheny County. It's located near Dorseyville, PA. And it's March 6, 2023. So if you're coming out,
Beechwood Farms Nature Reserve sits on 134 acres in northeast Allegheny County. On the property are 5 miles of hiking trails, an educational classroom, Audubon Center for Native Plants, an outdoor discovery center, and more. In 1903, State Senator William Flynn purchased this property. His name may sound familiar if you regularly travel on Route 8. That is because the road is named after him. Flynn was a gentleman farmer. Dairy cattle roamed the farm. His other interests were rose bushes, poultry, and rabbits. In the 1970s, the Audubon Society of Western PA took control of the property. Today, people can enjoy hiking, nature, and bird watching. Located only minutes from Pittsburgh, Beechwood Farms provides a quiet reprieve from the hustle and bustle of downtown.
if you're planning to come down to Beechwood, FYI, they are doing construction on Dorseyville Road. So just give yourself some extra time. And this property is owned and operated by the Audubon Society. This is my first time here, so I'm going to grab a map. And then the center is closed. So look inside a gift shop, and they sell homemade maple syrup, freshly tapped from the trees. Okay. Please keep in mind, pets are not permitted. Only service dogs are permitted beyond this point. And the Audubon Society operates other properties in Western PA. They are Buffalo Creek Nature Center, Todd Nature Reserve, Beechwood Farms, and the Suckup Nature Park. Nice little play area for kids. It's hands-on, allows them to get dirty and work on those fine motor skills. Well, this is really neat. This is great for small children. They have an interactive play area at the Suckup Nature Park and at the Buffalo Creek Nature Park. This is even fenced in to keep the little ones at bay. You know, when my kids were little, they would want to go off and explore. There are some raised beds, and then I'm guessing this is where they grow the native plants. And I think they do have a native plant sale. Yeah, I plan to hike the Oak Forest Trail. Let's see where this takes you. This is my first time here, so I am not familiar with these trails at all. But first I might take a look at the pond before I begin my hike. And this is a great place to do bird watching. You want to stay away from this area. Poison ivy. Wouldn't get too close to that. Walking on this little boardwalk. And right now, it's quite noisy because crews are doing work on Dorseyville Road. And I mentioned that earlier before. So if you're planning on traveling down this area, just give yourself extra time. Quote, this boardwalk made possible through the generous support of Allegheny Regional Asset District. There's a great area to relax, read a book, or have a picnic lunch. Right now I am on the Oak Forest Trail, and see those buckets on the trees? Those trees are being tapped for maple syrup. 'Tis the season. There's nothing like fresh maple syrup. The Oak Forest Trail starts out with a little elevation change. Just enough to get your heart pumping. And throughout the year, they have programs here. And I'm guessing one of the educational programs, they had the students build a teepee. There's some beautiful mature trees here. Here's a look at the valley below. And right now, we are in brown season. Brown season is the period between whenever there's snowfall and when the leaves start to peep out. And it's pretty self-explanatory why this time is called brown season. We've had an unusually warm February, and already little leaves are starting to pop out. There's all kinds of unique shapes in nature. Here's another elevation, and my usual spiel: watch out for exposed roots and rocks. And of course, wear a sturdy hiking boot. Excuse me. The trails seem to be very well marked. We've got some roots here from this mature tree. Little switchback. The road down there is Harts Run Road, so it's a little bit noisy from the traffic. I love to explore new trails. I get bored walking the same ones all the time. So it's nice to get out and explore. I mean, we are so blessed in Western PA to have a variety of hiking trails. Plus we have the change of seasons, which is lovely. I know a lot of people say they would love to live in a warmer climate, but then when you don't have the change of seasons, it kind of gets boring after a while. I like a variety. Variety is the spice of life. Of course, it's not a hike without fungus. The trails are muddy in spots, but as long as you're wearing proper footwear, you'll be fine. Like I said in previous videos, the hiking trails are not a fashion show. Save the cute shoes for a special occasion. Got Spring Hollow, Oak Forest. Gonna continue on. Right now I am hiking on the Spring Hollow Trail, and I plan to join up with the Woodland Trail. So there are 5 miles of trails here. When I stay, they have informational signs. Looks like this is part of the polypody family. Speaking of polypodies, at the Todd Nature Reserve, there's an area called polypody rocks, and that's a fern that grows on rocks. That's located in Buffalo Township in southeast Butler County on Keppel Road in Sarver. Here's a nice place to take a break, and there are benches along the trails. Looks like there's a little waterfall. I'm gonna go check it out. And then the sun is coming out. The high temperature is supposed to be near 60 today. What a great way to start off the week. Looks like that tree wrapped around that other tree. Looks like they're in the mood to do the twist. And the tree it's wrapping around is probably screaming, "Twist and shout." I hope I don't see any, but this time of year is when snakes start to come out. So if we get a warm day, there's a chance you might see a garter snake or a rat snake. Hopefully we don't see any today. They just startled me. But they do eat a lot of the bugs. They are part of the ecosystem. We just have to respect their habitat. If you see a snake, do not touch it. And chances are it's more scared of you than you are of it. According to the contour lines on the map, we are going to be going up an elevation change. So the closer the lines are together, the steeper the hill. Looks like we are going to ascend into a pine forest with evergreens. There's some roots we're going to have to traverse. And this section of the woodland trail is very steep. Just enough to get that heart pumping. Getting my cardio in. Looks like a woodpecker had a field day with this tree. Made it to the top, just catching my breath, taking a little break. And the woodland trail is rated as moderate because of the steep elevation change and the exposed roots. And I'm moving right along. That was a nice steep climb. Great workout. And just a little FYI, I'm doing this hike counterclockwise. So I started at the Discovery Ground and I hiked Oak Forest, got on Spring Hollow a little bit, and then I'm doing the Woodland Trail. Right here is some nice hiking. Daffodils are ready to bloom and it's only March 6th. Here, located on the Spring Hollow Trail, is the Treehouse Lookout. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a try. I'm going to see what this is all about. So it's basically a viewing platform. That way you can get a bird's eye view of Beechwood Farms. Okay, this here is the Spring Hollow Trail, and there is small pea gravel that lines the trail. I'm going to hike up to the Meadowview Trail. So I'm doing the entire loop of the property. Some baby saplings. These trees have plastic around them to protect them from the deer. The Meadowview Trail does cross a private driveway, so you just want to be respectful of private property. This trail is muddy, so we're going to slog through the mud. Time to go mud bogging. I'm just taking it slow so I don't slip and fall. This power line is really low. And this is a right-of-way. Oh my gosh, what a find. An abandoned cabin. I always love to come across sites like these when I'm hiking. This is a fine specimen of an abandoned structure. Wow. That is just awesome. And it's blocked off because there's probably nails sticking out of those boards, and this can collapse at any time. So do not go inside. And this is located along the Meadowview Trail. Not sure what this was. Looks like an engine. Almost looks like similar to the ones at the Portersville Steam Show. Yeah, according to the map, this was once a pump house. I can shorten my hike and go left and finish the Meadowview Trail, but I want to see what the Pine Hollow Trail is all about. I did read on the map that this is the longest trail at the park. And I also read it's the most rigorous. But I'm already warmed up from hiking up the the Woodland Trail. Like I said, I'm not familiar with these trails. So I'm already warmed up so I can handle this trail. Once again, time for a mud bog. Squish, squish. The noise level drops off on the Pine Hollow Trail. There's no main roads around here. When I was on the Oak Forest Trail and Woodland Trail, it was quite noisy because of Harts Run Road. And so far, the Pine Hollow Trail is going through a thicket of jagger bushes. And the length of the trail is 0.19 miles. Not 91 miles, but 0.91. If we hiked 91 miles, it would probably be near Erie. In this area, you can definitely see succession at work. And I've come to my first blowdown. Blowdown is whenever a tree falls on the trail and you have to step over it or climb under it. But that one I was able to step over. Starting to make a descend into the valley. And I'm going to tell you, these trails are very well maintained and marked. Here's a nice peaceful spot. It looks like there's a waterfall. You just step down. I don't want to get too close to the edge. Wow. Here's the waterfall. This is best I can do. There's really no clear view of it, and I'm not going to risk getting injured to get a better view. Looks like the trail goes to the right, but actually you want to go left. And someone made these set of steps using existing logs. We are ascending into the pine forest. And according to the contour lines on the map, this is a steep trail. So we gain quite a bit of elevation. I always feel like an airline pilot. This is your captain speaking. We are ascending into the pine forest. It's turning out to be a lovely day. Made it to the top of the Pine Hollow Trail. I'm just taking a breather. I must be getting close to civilization. I hear traffic. We're descending down the Pine Hollow Trail. This is your captain speaking. We are descending down the Pine Hollow Trail, and we should be at the Meadowview Trail in just a few minutes. Temperature is 45 degrees. I hope you enjoyed your hike. We're just going to navigate around this blow down. More mud bogging. And, whoa, sliding. Just may up this hill, slipping and sliding up the hill. I'm going to continue on the Meadowview Trail. I did the loop of the property and I'm back here at the pond. It was a fantastic hike, beautiful weather, great scenery. I highly recommend you check out Beechwood Farms, located in northeast Allegheny County. I hope you enjoyed the video and thank you for watching.